Yes, too often, so we decided to do a swap these since we like to play on each other. Good morning, Heathlands, and welcome to week 50 of Heathlands at Home extended broadcast. It's Children in Need this Friday, and all week Heathlands have been celebrating.
Today, people are in their pajamas, not us.
we like our fashion and bling.
We're too cool.
We're too cool for PJs.
and also loungewear. And yesterday was a dress wacky day.
I saw everybody in their superhero outfits and military jackets and princess dresses.
Me, I'm just wacky by default.
So am I. So far this week we've had
Nick's exercise session on Monday at 11:15.
Live with Helen Tuck was on Monday at 1 p.m. This week making lino print Christmas cards.
Ooh. On Tuesday we had
Sports Fanatics with Jackie at 1:30.
This week, Connor won Jackie's sports quiz.
With Jamie coming in close second.
Close second as you mean second place, not
not that, Mark Greener. Moving on.
Okay. Coming up next today after us at Heathlands at Home will be
live lunch from 12 p.m. and 12:45, and hopefully with the Pepper Bubble tuning in because we kind of got a little bit of a cable problem.
We have a hiccup. Spiff's themed bingo is on at 1.
Today's theme is Ocean Bingo.
What? It's a Finding Nemo reference. What?
Louder. Mine. There you go. There you go. Are you happy?
So join Spiff, us, and everyone in the Pebble Bubble for a splash of nautical comedy bingo gold.
And speaking of oceans, make sure you give us a wave when you see us live. There you go. Let me know. Coming up right now, we have
A guest presenter with a craft to share with you.
So far we have videos from myself, Helen Tuck, Helen Walsh, and Susan.
So today we have a video from one of these people, but who could it be?
Hello Heathlands at Home, it's Helen here and I am back this week with a new origami instruction for you all. So apologies at first if my fingers are a little bit dirty. I've tried to scrub them, but I've been working in the garden because it's been just such a lovely day. So what I thought we'd do today is have a go at crafting some of these lovely book corners or bookmarks. So you can make them different sizes according to the size of the paper that you're using. I'm going to be using standard 15 by 15 centimetre origami paper. But you could use, excuse me, you could use a piece of A4 and then cut it down to make it into a slightly larger square, which is what Eva did for this one. So as you can see, Eva has been making a lovely panda and an absolutely gorgeous narwhal. I particularly love this one. So to keep with our spring theme, what I thought we'd do is we'd make a little chicken today. So what I'm going to do first of all is show you how to make the basic bookmark fold. So I'm working with traditional origami paper, which is double-sided. So that means that there's a different colour on each side. So working with my wrong side towards me up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my origami paper in half along the diagonal. And as always, we make nice crisp creases. Okay, so once we've folded our origami paper in half in a triangle along the diagonal, what we're going to do is we're going to take these two outside points and we're going to bring them up to meet in the middle at the top here. So we're going to make an even smaller square. So we're going to take this far left point here and bring it up to the top here. Nice crisp crease. And then we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So this right hand point, we're going to fold that up to meet the top in the middle. So this is quite a forgiving fold. You don't need to be too precise, but I'll show you, hopefully if I bring this up, you can see what I've done. I've folded it in half along the diagonal and then I've folded the points up. Now, the next thing I need to do is actually open these back up again. Now, hopefully you can see, because of the light, that I've got two lines here. What I want to do is only one layer, so not both sides, one layer of the paper here. I want to bring that down to that middle point there. And then fold that down. So hopefully my paper's got enough contrast so that you can see what we've done there. So the next thing we need to do to make our bookmark is these points, we're going to fold them back up, but at the same time, we're going to tuck them under that flap and then fold it down. So you might have to wiggle it a bit to make it fit. Well, if I bring this closer, hopefully it will focus and I can show you what I'm doing. I'm taking this point and instead of going up to the top, I'm tucking it in to this little pocket inside here. And this is what creates our book corner. So, now that we've got our basic book corner folded, so you can see, if I grab a piece of card, I'll show you how it fits on. So it keeps your page like that. Put it over the top of your page in your book, just like that. Now what we need to do is we need to decorate it. Now, hopefully, as you can see, what Mark and Eva have done here is they've taken some scissors and they've rounded the shape off a little. So the first thing I'm going to do is just round these corners off a little. So you need a pair of scissors, but this doesn't affect the folding of your origami. It's absolutely fine. So we're just going to take a little trim to round those corners off, just to make it look a little bit more animal-like. And then I'm going to take a little bit more off the bottom. So there we have our shaped bookmark, and as you can see, it still works perfectly fine. So I'm going to move my rubbish out the way. So the next thing we need to do is we need to decorate our bookmark. Now, as I said, as it's spring, I thought I would make a chicken. So I'm going to need some scrap card. Now, I've got all sorts of different colours here, but I've got some lovely yellow and some lovely red. So what I'm going to do is just show you how to form your chicken. So the first thing you need for the top is what's called the hen or the cockerel's comb. So all we're going to do is roughly work out what the shape of the top is. And we're kind of going to do a rounded crown. So hopefully you can see that shape there. And we're going to cut that out. don't worry about using felt tip, because what you can do, as we've done before with our projects, is you can turn the side with the felt tip onto the back. It doesn't have to be precise. So we're just going to check that that fits. So it's a bit like putting a hat onto it. What I might do is actually round that off a bit more like that. And then we stick that down. So using our glue stick, we'll stick that down. So the next thing we need is what's called the wattle. Now the wattle is the little bits of red that comes from underneath a chicken's beak. So all I'm going to do for that is kind of do a closed up W. Or even you could do a heart shape. If I just show you that there, just done a little heart. And I'm going to cut round there, put the red to one side because I don't need it anymore. And then just cut our heart shape out. And as I said, this goes underneath the beak. So this is going to go here. And then I'm going to take some lovely yellow. I think I've got this nice rich yellow here. And we're going to cut a little triangle for a beak. And you don't have to be exact, but I think about there. So we're going to stick those down, again, using our glue stick. And then the final thing we need to make to add on is a couple of little feet. And again, all I'm going to do is cut out a couple of heart shapes. So I want my feet to be the same. I'm going to draw this heart shape, and then what I'm going to do is fold my paper over like this. And I'm going to cut two out at once. And this means that your feet should be roughly the same. So I've got two little feet. All we're going to do is very carefully put some glue on the points of the hearts, and we're going to stick that underneath on the back of our chicken. And then taking our felt tip pen that we've been using to mark out our shapes, the last thing we're going to do is put on a couple of cute eyes. And there we have our lovely little chicken bookmark. Now, you could do all sorts of different ideas with this. As I say, Eva's done a panda and a narwhal, and I particularly love the narwhal. I think it's fantastic. The chicken, you could make it a bit more basic and not put the wattles on if you use the yellow paper and make a spring chick. Or you could do something really fun like a monster and put loads of zigzags under here for the top of his mouth to make him a little bit scary. So that is our completed bookmark origami. In your activity books there should be the basic origami fold, but there aren't instructions about how to make them into characters. So what I suggest is you have a look around on the internet, because there's loads of really, really good tutorials, or just make something up as you go along. And I look forward to seeing what you guys produce. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.
As you've seen this week, we had Helen's Hook showing you how to make origami bookmarks.
Still to come this week, we have
This is the week results on Thursday at 1 p.m.
also on Thursday we have
Signing with Paula at 11. This week's theme of signing is road safety, and Paula has chosen George Ezra's Shotgun as one of the signing songs we will all be learning.
Please don't sing that.
I'll be riding shotgun
For God's sake,
underneath.
I hear enough of that song already. It's done to death.
Let me just sing a few bars.
No.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot. Hey! Enough of that. Enough of Wonky Donkey. Oh, big old spoiler there. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. There you go. That's all you're gonna get.
You've started something now. So with it coming up to Christmas, the signing group did it do it right this time? We'll be learning Christmas songs using sign.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. What? Still too early?
Whatever.
6 weeks and 3 days.
Anyone excited? Yeah, they'll be recording the songs to put out on Facebook over the Christmas holidays. Oh, very exciting.
So if you would like to be involved, join the group Thursdays at 11 on Zoom. If you need the link, get in touch with Heathlands and let us know.
Ethan's book club with Jeanette and Susan will be on Thursday as well.
On Friday, to start the day, we have Maria's workout at 10:30.
Ethan's live with Helen and Mark at 1:30.
There you go. Featuring Art Showcase, Extreme, to the max, and Heathlands Habitat plus whatever randomness comes with Heathlands Live, I guess.
Come with the Ethan's live madness. Yeah, which now brings us to the main event of our Heathlands at Home broadcast.
The most popular part of the Heathlands at Home broadcast.
I have another new brilliant book to read to you, and as you can see, we're kind of given a little bit of spoiler early in the show. This fella.
Now, we all know how much you love the Wonky Donkey. And I have some good news for you. We have another book for you. Wonky Donkey's Big Surprise. Wee Donkey woke one weekend with wonder in her eyes. Today her daddy, Wonky, promised such a big surprise. What could it be, she wondered as she jumped up with a bray. Yee-haw. She was feeling so excited on this special day. She asked her dad to tell her she couldn't stand the stress. But Wonky said he wouldn't, though she could try and guess. Take a seat, said Wonky, here on the stable floor. Then he explained that her surprise was behind the big green door. Oh, I love this guessing game, with a smile Dinky said. What could it be, this big surprise? Many thoughts ran through her head. She knew she'd been a good girl, well, perhaps more or less. She deserved a special present, but first she'd try and guess. Is it warm? Asked Dinky. Very warm, said Wonky Donkey. Is it washable? It washes itself. Does it have whiskers? Yes, but we don't mention that. This surprise sounds weird. Yes, but all the good ones are. Is it witty? Haha, you'll laugh and laugh. Does it wiggle? Only when tickled. Is it wise? Very, very wise. Is it wrinkly? I never noticed. Is it wonderful? It's the most wonderful thing in the whole wide world. Wait. Is it wifty too? Sometimes it's even wiftier than your dad. Dinky couldn't wait no longer. She leapt up from the floor. She knew what her big surprise was behind the big green door. She knew of only one thing that was wonderful, wrinkly, wiggly, witty, weird, whiskery, washable, warm, whiffy, and wise. Dinky pulled the door wide open to see Wonky's big surprise. And the warmth flowed through her as she met with familiar eyes. Mummy! I've missed you, Mummy.
Let's just hope for more Wonky Donkey adventures, huh?
Yeah, that was nice.
Pretty lovely, actually.
We are back again the same time next week with another awesome book to read you. Probably, maybe, don't know.
Depends what it is. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. Stay safe, stay happy, and see you all again soon. Bye.
Bye.